Many of you have probably dreamed of having so much money that you could buy all kinds of things, or even start collecting expensive works of art. Sometimes people make fun of billionaires for their outrageous purchases that make absolutely no sense. Some billionaires buy iPhones decorated with diamonds and gold, while others purchase giant palaces and yachts. In this episode, I'll tell you about the most expensive and useless purchases ever made by billionaires. Clive Palmer is an Australian businessman. He owns major enterprises that mine iron ore, nickel, and coal. In 2013, his net worth was estimated at $1.5 billion. That same year, Palmer announced that he wanted to build an exact replica of the Titanic and call it Titanic 2. With an estimated cost of over $600 million, he expressed a desire to make the replica as close to the original ship as possible. Moreover, Clive planned to improve the vessel's safety system by installing enough lifeboats to save all passengers in case of a disaster. The completion of the ship was initially scheduled for 2016, then postponed to 2018, and later delayed indefinitely. The Titanic 2 project is literally a display of wealth by Palmer, who claimed that this ship would serve as a reminder of the people who perished during the sinking of the original Titanic. Stephen Cohen is an American investor, hedge fund manager, and philanthropist. He is the founder of hedge funds such as Point72 Asset Management and SAC Capital Advisors. With a fortune of $14 billion, he decided to make one of the strangest purchases in history: the physical impossibility of death in the mind of someone living. That's the title of an artwork created by Damien Hirst in 1991. It consists of a tiger shark preserved in formaldehyde and placed in a large glass tank. In 2004, Stephen Cohen purchased this piece of art for an undisclosed amount. However, art enthusiasts later discovered that Cohen spent between $8 and $12 million on this bizarre trophy. A few years later, it turned out that Hirst had used the wrong chemical solution to preserve the shark, which caused it to begin decomposing while the liquid turned darker. So what did Stephen do? He found another tiger shark for replacement and used a better chemical solution to keep it from rotting. After all, replacing an entire shark isn't much of a problem when you earn about $2 billion a year, right? I think many people would love to visit one of the Hawaiian Islands, and billionaire Larry Ellison is no exception. He is the co-founder, executive chairman, and chief technology officer of Oracle Corporation. In January 2018, Forbes ranked Ellison as the 8th richest person in the world. So what does a billionaire who loves Hawaii do when he has almost unlimited money? That's right. He buys 97% of one of the Hawaiian Islands, called Lanai. Ellison paid around $300 million for this purchase. He even built an airport on the island for convenient travel between Lanai and the other Hawaiian islands. Today, a little over 3,000 people live on Lanai, which covers about 87,000 acres. But the island is effectively used by Ellison for his own purposes. Larry Ellison isn't the only billionaire from our list who decided to buy an island. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, a member of the ruling family of the United Arab Emirates, bought a small island called Al Futaisi for one unusual reason: to write his own name on it so large that it could be seen from space. In 2010, the name Hamad could actually be seen on Google satellite maps. The distance between the letters H and D was more than 3 kilometers, and each letter was 1 kilometer tall. He even made sure that the sea wouldn't wash his name away by digging the letters as channels so that water would fill them instead of erasing them. The massive name remained visible for several years before it was finally covered. One of the workers later said that Sheikh Hamad eventually grew tired of the idea and ordered the entire inscription to be filled with sand. The Sultan of Brunei is known for owning one of the largest collections of luxury cars in the world. In 2008, Forbes estimated his wealth at $20 billion. His collection includes over 5,000 cars from different brands, from Lamborghini and Ferrari to Rolls-Royce and McLaren. Inside his massive garages, dozens of identical cars are parked side by side. Many of them have never even been driven, and some have begun to deteriorate due to the hot and dry climate. The Sultan owns 9 McLaren F1s, each worth around $20 million. It's the perfect example of someone with too much money, because in addition to his car collection, he also owns a Rolls-Royce completely covered in 24-karat gold. Interestingly, this golden car, like many others in his collection, is rarely used. The name Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft and one of the richest people in the world, has become a symbol of wealth itself. So what does Bill do when he has some extra money lying around? He spends $80 million to buy 25,000 acres of land in Arizona in order to build his own smart city. Together with his investment company Belmont Partners, Bill Gates purchased a huge plot of land just 45 minutes from Phoenix, where he plans to build a completely new city called Belmont. The project includes 4,000 acres for offices and retail spaces, 500 acres for schools, and the rest of the land for housing for about 80,000 residents. The city is designed to include high-speed networks, data centers, and innovative communication and manufacturing technologies. According to the plan, Belmont will become home to a progressive community of the future, a place built entirely around smart, sustainable living. Jeff Bezos, the creator of Amazon, American entrepreneur and philanthropist. Bezos has been involved in countless projects, from drone deliveries to his space company Blue Origin. But few people know that he spent $42 million on a clock designed to run for 10,000 years. The enormous 150-meter tall clock is being built inside a mountain in West Texas. It will function using natural temperature cycles, the changing of day and night. Bezos said that this clock will become a symbol of long-term thinking and that people in the distant future will understand that our generation cared about them. It's no secret that rap artists have a special love for expensive jewelry, especially gold. Over time, this obsession reached absurd levels as gold and other precious materials began to appear in the most unexpected places. American rapper Brian Williams, better known by his stage name Birdman, decided to install a golden toilet in his mansion. This luxurious bathroom fixture cost him around $1 million. By the way, the mansion itself, which also includes 12 bathrooms, is worth about $13.5 million. The house features 2 wine cellars, 2 swimming pools, a 13-seat home theater, a 6-car garage, an onyx bar counter, and 2 balconies overlooking the ocean. Another way to spend money, real estate. And while many billionaires own luxurious mansions, Mukesh Ambani's home in India breaks all possible records. The building, called Antilia, is located in the heart of Mumbai and covers a total area of 37,000 square meters. It has 27 floors, but its height equals that of a 60-story skyscraper, and all of it belongs to just one man and his family. Mukesh Ambani is considered the richest person in India and all of Asia. Antilia is the largest private residential house in the world. More than 500 staff members are required to maintain it daily, according to various reports. The construction cost around $100 million, but due to rising land and material prices, its current value is estimated at over $2 billion, making Antilia the most expensive private residence on the planet. The building's parking area can hold 168 cars. It has 9 elevators, a theater on the 8th floor, and above it, a spa, hanging gardens, and swimming pools. Philanthropist and investor Nicolas Berggruen is the founder of the private investment company Berggruen Holdings. He also collaborated with media outlets such as the Huffington Post and the World Post, which focus on global issues. Unlike other billionaires, Nicolas became famous not for crazy purchases, but for the opposite reason. He didn't buy a home at all. The media began calling him the homeless billionaire. For many years, Berggruen traveled around the world in his private jet, living exclusively in luxury hotels. Only after starting a family did he finally settle down. The irony is that most of Nicolas's capital is actually invested in real estate, even though he himself lived without a permanent home for years. I hope you found this episode interesting. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching.